Right, welcome back to Paradise, episode 16. I'm recording this the day after I've done 15. And you all saw the problems at the end. I've just rerun near enough all the episode 15 from an old save game. I always keep one every so many weeks. I bung a save game up every so many episodes. I haven't got too far back to go. On this one, I can't remember why, but I haven't got map autosave, which is most probably as well on it. I've been playing with this to try and get this to actually work, and I think I might have got it. We'll soon find out. So far, so good. The first one's gone in. And the other problem I was having was this was saying it was in traffic at this point. I'm not certain why it was playing up, but there must have been a conflict somewhere. I actually got round to bringing the in-game telehandler on just to see if I could get it to work with that, which it did. So I decided I'll go back to this beast again and see where it worked. I think I didn't have it on the body of the JCB, but I'm certain I tried it once with it on. But why the stuff was disappearing if I was run over, it's anybody's knowledge. All I'm going to do in this one is clear this out. That's all I want to do. Now I was surprised it didn't work, because it worked before, but we've also got the harvest continuing on the wheat field. I doubt I'll get that finished this episode. And this is finished with. I might as well take this back actually. So we might as well do something useful whilst we're waiting, and we'll just hope that everything keeps running. Alright. So there's that so he's got plenty of room there. I should better get this past. I want to take it the back route and hope we can get in. Well, yeah, he's got rid of another load. No, it's one of those strange things you have when you play with mods. Just put the beacons on. As you can see, this is a very nice mod. It's got all the whistles and bells. I don't know whether indicators show. And yeah, indicators show. Down there. And most probably if I put the other lights on, they'd show up here. As I'm playing single player, and lag is not normally the problem. To get off the road. Let me just try. I've never really tried this mod out. That is fully folded. It doesn't say that it didn't finish folding. That didn't. Hold on one moment. We just thought that seemed a bit wide. I think I was so fed up by the time I'd done that. The day I'd near enough gave up. Oh, well, we're standing there. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a really nice mod. The trouble is, of course, having this fully folded, that's harder to see where we're going. They count up everything. I know the Byron won the contest, the Giants contest, but my money this is better than the Byron. And also, I still think Real Terrain should have finished higher than it did. But it depends what you're looking for. I'm not too worried about the equipment side, as long as it works. I'm more than happy. I'm happy with the standard stuff, except of the Ursus, which is that rear end. doesn't look good. I've just been watching BP and he's been having all kinds of problems with old ridge lag, and he's just finally got it sorted. And that was through a load of mistakes he'd made on his map editing, which I wouldn't dare do the amount of map edit he does, and bad mods. I think I got a load of warnings in here, but one of them is because of the case, which is my own personal case. It give me a warning. It's not the mod desk isn't quite right, mod description isn't quite right, and it's not zipped, so you get warnings. Warnings are not too bad unless you don't have a whole raft of them. What is bad is errors, and I think I still have one, and that's to do with course play. But I most probably will leave that. Now, was this running? I think we'll put this in the end there. Yeah, I think we keep getting the flash up down the bottom there, too quick to do here, but I think that is possibly, we'll come out of care for this, that is very possibly the JCB loader. I'm glad it wasn't that at fault. I would not have enjoyed losing that. It isn't just the fact I like JCBs, I like Torres's modelling on that. Right, we're going to switch off everything here. That's done. I might as well lower that front end. Just like not a bunch of strain on all the connections. Not a lot else I can do at the moment. That's the weight going back to tip, and let's hope things are still working here. Let's have a look. Well, it looks like it. As I say, this may be a short episode. Once that silo's empty, I'm going to finish the episode here. I've got other episodes of other games to play. I'm now 2 weeks, as I write it in my, speak at the moment, I'm 2 weeks ahead of this one works. On Paradise, so I ain't got to worry about that next week. I try and keep, I have no idea how it works, I try and keep all with the exception of the multiplayer, Smoke Down and Old Ridge, and 1 week ahead. I try to one in, as soon as I post one I record the next. So if anything should happen, at least I have stuff to put up. So if anybody should assassinate me, hard luck, you're still going to have stuff to watch. Smoke Down, because it's still a new map and there could be updates, I'm just going to record that a couple of 3 days before I do the post for the next 2 weeks. Then we will change to the keeping it a week ahead. Multiplayer I can't, because we do that on a Monday and I try and get that up for a Tuesday. Quite late Tuesday at times. If there's no problems and we're all enough of us there will be one going up on a Tuesday. All the others are, because no one else really involved, are all done at least 1 week ahead, and I'm going to try and push it to 2 weeks ahead on some of these. It's just a case of being disciplined. If there was a time anybody watched my videos for any length of time, you know, I kept making promises. This will go out on such and such a day, and this on such and such a day. Never held more than a week. I think I finally managed to get myself disciplined enough to go ahead and do it now. I have a few requests for other equipment. I have a vent trap, which I actually took out because I thought that might be a problem. Yes, but as it was still doing it after I took the vent out, that will be going back in the mod folder, and we will be buying that as soon as we can. I'm also going to try with a suggestion of the ancient, was it the Ancient Inquirer or the Old Inquirer? Said, have you tried the Harry West trails? I will be getting a set of those, I think. Sturton will probably stay because I will be needing more equipment, and if I can afford to, I'll keep the Sturt and the Marshall. I'll get a set of the Harry West stuff. I don't want really big trailers. Nice as they may seem, some of the places I haven't really shown you where some of the places are, but you always seen the sell point and how all that is to get to. I wouldn't want to take 50,000 plus litre trailer to those. I don't really want. I'm not too keen. I think about 25,000 litres. So the length will be coming in, and look for a big New Holland from Spark's pack. I think I said I have got this last update in here at long last. I've been using this a couple of updates ago. They've been perfectly good for me, so I haven't bothered changing. I'll put the latest ones in here. I will be using. Yes, it just you know, you can see what's happening. Just as it gets close to the trailer, it detects a collision. It's keep going at the moment. Yes, and so one of those will go in with the vent. Tear that down. The little one will be going. I can't see any real need to keep that on, and I'll also be getting a different telehandler. I will probably keep the JCB for around here and use the other one for other tasks. We shall see. I happen to like this JCB. It's sad, really. I'm a JCB fanboy. Let's see how we go. Let's bring this up again just a moment. Oh. Well, but either until we end it, or we run for roughly 30-35 minutes. So I think I've been running about a quarter and a half so far. That's guesswork. You all know me and my timekeeping. But I just hope I can keep I don't get another problem like that for a while. The last big problem I had was on Old Ridge where Giant's patch. And it wasn't Giant's fault, there were patches for other things, but the Roper beat harvester I had at the time ate all my equipment and most of my product. Luckily I could get back without actually having to replay it through somewhere around 200 hours, but it was still rather annoying. Let's see how the others are doing now. Oh, this keeps happening. I don't know what they've actually done with this. It's auto combine. It's certain that there's something in its way, although there's plenty of room. And course play decided to park a bit too close. Oh, this combine will be going too as soon as I can afford to. I need another field or two, but the size of these fields, you make a good living. That's just out of these. And I think it's for next year. I should put that down to maize. As soon as we didn't actually fill the bunker, what we could do now is that's running well. I'm going to change this over to continuous travel and unloading rather than stop to unload. Just have it on stop to unload if I'm going to unload it, because you might have seen the fun and games I had chasing the forage harvester. That does tend to stop some of these problems with auto combine thinking that the tractor's in its way. Especially if we've still got a lot of this field to go. I don't think we can actually see the far side yet. Yeah, so it's saying we'll go down to maize next time for forage, and 5 would probably be barley or rape, probably rape, and barley down on, I think it's 1 is the other field we've got. And if we've got enough money, we'll buy another field. But I also want to get some cattle. I think we've got another 2 halves before we get that on. This is a nice little combine, but its capacity is too small. I'm not worried about the size of the header. It's the sheer capacity, because every time we go to empty the trailer, the combine fills up. Let's see what else we've got going. Oh, he's back there. That's almost full for first load. And that's still working. And another news, as I'm speaking, it will be 2 weeks ago. We thought our newest cat had wandered off and left us. We think, as he's deaf, he's an old cat who was astray and we took him on. Because the poor beast was starving. We think he probably got locked in somewhere. He went out at midnight last night and arrived back here at about 7 o'clock today. And being deaf, you always worry a bit. I know you normal things, you've got something, a cat or something like that, you keep it shut in. But it's not fair on our other cats, other 4. 3 out of the 4 like to go out. One of them is very weird. So Ozzy, the old boy, he can wander in and out as he please. It's either I'll keep him in a separate cage, and I don't want to do that. Let's just follow the track around. I haven't really tested this course out properly. Well, not since the problems. They're not worked before. It has to be a long course. It's the only way I can get it to work. I tried shorter courses. It wouldn't work. And as I said, as much as I can will be automated on this. I am going to be just someone who's going to watch the tractors work. I think that David Oldfield did it well. Sometimes he likes to watch the work being done. That's empty and hammock. Can you see? 96. Oh, over 100 foot. Over 100,000. Oh. Yeah, dude, there's plenty in there. 100,000 litres in there. We'll probably do another one. But not straight away. I won't be cutting grass straight away. The other problem is, I've realised afterwards, you have to set up for the actual field type. How the hell it knows, I don't know, but it would keep going past the stop sign. So I set it up to load silage. This trailer definitely wants washing. I'm not even certain I've got a wash here. And if so, where is it? No, we haven't. No wash. Right, so I don't. Just a matter of rest. I'm not going to put any of the masses. I'm actually going to take them out of my folder until version 3 comes out, there is a few problems. They have this habit of disappearing through the floor. Now the tractor, I'm thinking I was over on the bigger T7s. No, I don't want one with full tyres on. You know, something like this, or a smaller T8, something like that. I'm not worried about the really big thing. T9s are definitely not going on here, they're just too big. And I don't like articulated tractors anyway. And you're only half as useful because you can't use the front end. So really the T8 is as big as we can go. But I like the little T7s, it might be that one. I don't want one with the double wheels on, the dual wheels. So I think I took the vent out. I've got to put that back in the mod folder now, and I haven't got round to. I've got this class here. Oh no, that class is not going on, and that's going to come out. Anything with no charge I don't want. I could mod it to put a charge on, but I cannot be bothered to do that. And these are excellent forks, these CSZ stuff. And harvesters, we've got a good choice actually. We've got the bigger New Hollands, or the big class. I do like this class, but I'm using them rather a lot, so it must probably be a New Holland. I really want to get back so I can get on with probably this one. More than anything else, for the size of the tank, I wouldn't get the really big headers. I forget what size header we got on it now. That's a 25. I would have to get another header trailer. Gone past it. There we are. 7 meters. So we went to say 9 meter. Oh, look at the wrong ones. What? The fairy feeds. 7.6. Possibly the 9.7. And one of the problems I found on some of the fields here is that because the multi-terrain, I do tend to dig in places to really big headers. Found it on 1 or 2 maps, and I actually I use a lot of the class with the folding header on. Could put a folding header on these. They're small, in which case I'd keep the one we've got now and run 2 combines. But depends on how much we get for the let's see how much we get for the silage. 8% left. We're not going to get that done tonight. We'll do it another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to finish this off screen. See how he's doing. Cool, yeah, he's got a lot to go out yet. These are big fields. These are very big fields. He's got all the top to do as yet. Then we've got all the straw to bring in, not violent. We have, luckily, storage near the BGA for all this, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll just check and see what we've got here. I think I've got a... Yes, we have. We've got the smaller forage house. That'd be a lot of running backwards and forwards. Should automate that, think about it. Have to rake it first, so I've got a set course. I think we do that once we've got this field done. I'm in no hurry to get anything much here done. As you see, we want straw in here before we can actually get cattle in. And I also need to fill this up when we do all the other animals. we have a mixed ration for everything else that needs it. There he comes, almost got run over. I must go and see if I get some lime. So he's back, he's stopped in the right place. And you won't know how much blood and sweat I shed over getting this course done, just for the tractor. Course plays are easy, once you know how. But you have to work within the limits of course play. The guys who made that over the years have done a magnificent job, but there is limits. Some of the limits are because, and it's the same thing Deck has found with the soil mod. Giants released most of the scripts and details for the engine, but they haven't released everything. And I can't say I really blame them, because they don't want to release everything, else every Tom, Dick and Harry could copy it and make their own game. But it's some of the things that both Decker and I think the course play lads would like this to know, and they can't find it. I want to give a big thanks to all the modders who work on it. The main one's been Decker and his guys. Well, they say his guys, I think it's mainly Decker. The course play lads are sort of semi-active now. OEB, who are also still working but not working as much as they did. But it's a bit like Upside Down. The guys at Maru, all are making magnificent. Oh, Ross and Sterler, all making magnificent mods. And of course, the other British ones, Pretorius, Bullet Bill, who are making. Oh, and Stevie's done some good work too. His 19-meter sprayer, I think he made the sprayer, is excellent. And of course it's American maps. If you look at American style maps, always have a look at Stevie's stuff. Available, funnily enough, taking the advert at PCSG, where Stevie drops in quite often to answer queries and to take £5 notes if you've got into spare. I think we call it here, guys. And I'll finish this off off screen. I've still got the one I've done yesterday, which you will have seen last week, to render, and that, because I didn't bother to render. I was too interested in getting this done, and I've got one or two other videos to make. But I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to have a look to see if I can see properly. These things. Oh, these aren't too bad. These are quite easy to see. Now, a lot of them are so high up that you can't see them very well. I think that, trying to think of his name. The guy who made the Westbridge Hill, Johnny V, done his dead right by putting them all at ground level, all the displays, not actually on the implement, so you could actually see at a glance what you had in there, as well as being on the actual buildings. But you had a board showing everything. Yeah, it's 104,000. That's not bad. Could do a bit more grass in there. I think just grass in there. Straw, we're gonna get a lot of straw. We might just do some chaff in here. Manure. I'm not sitting there. It looks like this tips one thing one side, one thing another. Well, I'm tapping down the middle where I can to hope I get the right bit. I've got a feeling you might probably tip the muck in here. Could even be straw goods in here. I will have to experiment. Well, we will experiment together later on in this series. I'm just going to take a shot of something actually working, unlike last time. I think I'll take a shot of him actually in the bunker. Come towards me. And we'll get rid of the HUD. With the exception of the bits on glance, which I don't want to get rid of. Another one of Decker's excellent little mods. After tours, inspector and glance, I prefer glance. It's less intrusive, I find, but that's just me. But both are very necessary if you run a lot of automation. That'll do. Right, with that, it's me saying thank you very much for watching. I hope this is a better episode than the end of the last one, where close to go to pieces. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and sort of stumbled upon this crazy little channel and you like what you saw, consider subscribing. I make a video, or I release a video almost every day. Some of them are actually quite good. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, feel free to post time under this video. And it's Mary saying cheerio, no? Cheerio.